highly favored.
I just turned everybody's shit off.
Conversation ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking. No hesitation.
Man, these damn TVs and shit in him be on the damn Wi-Fi, man. That's what the shit be fucking my shit up.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd lining up to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
On first down, Breeze. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They'll run it for the first time.
Oh, come on, baby. That's supposed to be a goddamn touchdown, man.
A third and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Breeze. This is caught by Gill.
We're down, baby.
He will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Ain't none of JC.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down to Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Murray.
We got some for them niggas that like to blitz.
There, and it'll be second down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Ready. 5-8. 58. Come on. We got to get the ball. Get the ball.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort, and you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Get up. 180. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Yeah, that bit the camera. You boy don't know who stay on this side. Boy, that Cameron Jordan, boy.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line,
over there,
got into the backfield and held him to no gain.
What's wrong with you?
Drop. 180. Oh, you got deep? You got tight left. 4 down. Watch out. Watch the safety creep.
Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky.
Oh, come here, baby.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. On third down, Trubisky.
Come here, boy.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Shit, we banned up out there, nigga. You don't even move the ball on me, man. That nigga let you do him like that? That's we that nigga wrong. Let you do him like that? Man, come on, man. We ain't letting nigga cross the 50. Nigga won't even cross the 50 on us. I mean that.
Harris to return.
Nigga won't even cross the motherfucking 50 fucking with me.
An excellent return that time. 26 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, we motherfucking do.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They got their computer tackle.
Breeze gonna throw.
Man, what you doing? Block the motherfucker, Camaro. You ain't shit.
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to cover in the secondary.
Nah, I'm good.
Ready?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Rush in.
They'll run. This is Camaro. So that one will get them halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards. Makes it 3rd and 7 now.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, here's Camaro. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Make me fuck around and go for it on your ass. That's what you gonna do. See what I mean.
That's on target, but it's no good.
Man,
he hit it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Chance there from long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out.
Man, didn't I tell you ain't no motherfucking chicken salad, nigga?
I think it's making sure
Yeah,
the
wrong
guys
with
that
you,
you
man.
trust the most with
You
the
better
ball.
go there. Hey, find some of them trick play you running on
They
that
touch
sweet
it
ass
on this
niggas
possession
wrong.
to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I got him. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Switch it.
Trubisky will throw.
We're going to put something on Trubisky's ass, nigga. We're going to put something on Trubisky's ass. I promise you that. Ain't none of that, goddamn. Ain't none of that.
Second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction
Ain't none of that.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want
we
to.
Gonna show you what
exactly
goddamn that sweet ass nigga JC should have been
for the
doing.
offensive guys.
All them trick plays and shit. Ain't none of that. Nigga, I told you he ain't crossing the 50, nigga.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
That nigga don't even cross the 50 right.
Now Trubisky on third and long.
Oh, they ain't none of that. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you, son? What's wrong with you? This ain't on a JC, nigga. You better find somebody to motherfucking play with.
25-yard
line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively.
Man, this is not the type of straight ass whooping, man. All that, you running the score up on a nigga strong, man. Stop beating up on these rookie, man. Come play somebody that gonna goddamn match up with you, man. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Now a first down carry. It's
just moved out the fucking way, man. Stupid bitch.
Get on track in this first half as they're gonna stop him behind the line.
This didn't block no fucking body. I fucked up the halfback lead. This bitch don't touch nobody.
Go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up.
Taven Murray run that bitch one time. Might need to put the power back on, man.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Oh, they can't do that with Murray.
23 after a gain of 3.
They can't do that with Murray. Oh, I see what it is. I see what it is now. They can't do that with Murray. They can't do that with Murray.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Now Kamara, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And it's no good. Let's pull it, and this will remain a scoreless game. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing. For some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of offense.
There you go. He crawled the shit. That nigga trying to run on me.
Right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Come on, man. Oh, that sweet shit, man. This ain't no JC, man. We're not those Falcons. We're not those Falcons. We're gonna put some on your ass, nigga. We're not those Falcons, nigga. We're gonna put some on your ass, nigga.
Coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Oh, here come the pick six play. Here come the pick six play. Do what the people kind of see.
After that sack,
get him, boy. Watch Cameron Jordan come out the end right here. Watch him now.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Man. Oh, this nigga got 1 wide receiver. Oh. All them tight ends and shit.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Don't get nervous in that shit. Hey, all this shit, who you think you is? Pay manager?
Here's
this nigga think he paid man. Come here, baby. Use a sack, nigga. I'm on your ass, nigga. Yeah, you think this here, nigga? I told you ain't crossing the motherfucking 50, nigga. Time out. Let me get that motherfucking ball. I'm finna show you how you throw the ball. I ain't no more run. I'm a pass. I'm a pass all the way down the motherfucking field on you, so you ain't shit.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. As the drive
so you may be playing them sweet ass niggas like Sharon, no man. I'm gonna put something on your ass down here. And we in the shot.
On the return, Harris.
Computer tackle.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Computer tackle
the
like
Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Okay. Ain't so. Do what you think, huh? Got something for your ass right here. Got something for you right here.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that.
Oh, what the fuck? It's intercepted.
How the fuck? Where the fuck he got
Danny Trevathan. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I did not see that bitch right there.
This has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give.
Come on, chicken
these turnovers, who can convert them into points?
Come on, chicken salad.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go, go, go.
Get him, boy.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen.
Chicken salad.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ball 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball.
Hey, did y'all turn y'all Wi-Fi on y'all phone?
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4.
Crazy, did you turn your Wi-Fi off?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Just like that. Just like that.
Now it's Trubisky.
Get him, boy.
He finds Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Real motherfucking good down.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6.
Hey, Orbit.
Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Boy, you know, I know goddamn well y'all done let that bitch in there. Man, come on, man, with that bullshit, man. And that's some real bull. Man, fucking Cameron Jordan got this bitch back there on the 5-yard line. And the fuck kind of shit it is, man. That fluke ass shit, man.
In football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here.
Man, that shit fluke as hell, man.
It didn't come easy, did it? Because here these offenses really
that bitch ain't spent out in there. That bitch ain't sit here, man. Get
an
the
important
fuck
score
out
right there. And who knows? The way their defense is played, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Breeze now on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Let the clock run out.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set to resume. Here we go in the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
25.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
180. Check. Watch 54. Keep it up.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A.J. Klein coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Better get it out of there quick, boy. You're coming in hot. You're coming in
Trubisky.
Hot. You're coming in motherfucking hot, nigga. I told you ain't crossing the 50, nigga. I meant that.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
I told you ain't crossing the 50.
Right, get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very,
you ain't crossed the 50, nigga. That's all I'm talking about.
Now, as he's on to punt for Chicago.
Hey, yo, you gonna hold on to them little 7 boys, ain't you? Oh, get him up.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. I don't roll down 2 times. I'm finna go back down.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Breeze to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
What the fuck, man? Get the fuck out of him, man.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged. I wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return is Cohen. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over.
We just waiting on our big break. He's going to put something on this nigga. Where all that chicken salad shit at? Nigga can't even call the motherfucking 50-yard line. Nigga, you ain't.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I gotta go back to my regular one.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. A gain of 3, second down.
He's getting close to the 50 now.
We see those runs to the perimeter, we see those runs to the edge. We think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
You believe it too, nigga. You ain't caught that bitch yet.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, you talking about, nigga? You ain't caught that bitch yet. That bitch like a imaginary wall. You out here, boy. Come on. Get him, boy.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
God damn it. There it is.
Trying to
Told
get
you
it to
gonna cross that motherfucker.
Intercepted.
What's wrong with you, nigga?
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Don't do it to him like that, Chauncey Gardner.
And he will take this.
Don't do it to him like that, Chauncey Gardner. Told this nigga he ain't crossing no motherfucking 50, nigga. You ain't crossing it. You will not cross the 50-yard line.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions.
You niggas talking about you nice. You nice. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Every time I broadcast, I can't kick no fucking field goal, man. Oh, man, come on, man. We ain't got to go with the goddamn excuses now. You ain't called the 50 yet.
And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come here, boy.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Now I'm sure ain't going to call the 50 now. Nigga, you ain't even going to get to the 40 fucking with me.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Did we tell you ain't no motherfucking chicken salad? We is the mayonnaise. Hell wrong with this nigga, man. Yeah, I like to play somebody that got a little game about him. You know what I'm saying? To meet they shit up. You know, you got a couple more plays, man. Yeah, I like that. See, that shit piqued my interest. Like, you know, I had to go in the playbook. See, I don't like playing nigga that run the same plays over and over again. That shit just fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
Well done.
What you saw?
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They try again with Cohen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
What the fuck am I doing?
I got it.
I know I am.
They'll try
to run forward. Get the fuck out of here.
Down yardage as he's down at
Bitch
about the
30-yard
line.
Down,
he needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Get out of there. Let's see.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On 1st down, it's Cohen. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for,
let him
and make sure
on that bitch. Don't let him fall forward.
Yet at the same time, not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Bears on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, it's Cohen. He's got the first down here.
He's been let the motherfucking safety block him. What the fuck?
Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Oh, you think so?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. Again has it complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. To throw is Breeze. And that is incomplete.
What the fuck are you doing?
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here comes Cohen. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, tight. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check it out.
Now Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete.
For life.
Critical play in this football game. If they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating
Same things
for
that
them
happened to
because
me.
they know
Same things that happened to me with goddamn Michael Thomas wide open.
The clock really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Harris now to return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little.
Oh, that bitch. Hey, I seen that bitch sitting there waiting on that bitch, too. I seen that bitch sitting there waiting on that bitch. Yeah, that's a good. Hey, that good defense, man. I fucked that up. I seen that bitch just sitting there.
Defense, they were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by
that bitch just sat his monkey ass over there, didn't even move.
But by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at him,
look at this
and beating them to the
bullshit,
punch
man.
each and every time. This
I
was a
seen the
defense that was well
motherfucker
prepared.
just sitting
So they
there
throw the
and
pick
still
six.
threw the
They'll get
goddamn
another
ball.
shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Man,
and a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ah, look at this bullshit. Yeah. Right,
the Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix there for the stop. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I fucked it up on
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That was a dumb mistake.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Breeze now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Run it up, man. Shit.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hell, last play of the game, shit.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Man, fuck that, man. Played a good goddamn game. Fuck that thing.
Check 50.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
SOS. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Go. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. You ain't got
Now it's Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I got you, son. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 47. Let's get the ball. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. I'm trying to collect.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check. Mike 58.
Throwing now is Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Fucked up one play. One fucked up play.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.